Well, let me move to the next, very issue. Watch this very video of this broadcaster.
People like Cyrus, that according to the Washington-based Migration Policy Institute, Nigerians are the most successful and educated immigrant group in Africa, in America. Maybe that's why it's beefing. Our Nollywood movies, our skit makers, our music artists are putting African positively in the world map, not just West Africa. Not to mention people like Philip Emegwali, our Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, our Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, our Professor Wole Soyinka, and whether she likes it or not, our Kemi Badenoch, and numerous mayors and members of parliament in UK, US, and Canada. Not even to mention the basketballers, footballers, including American football. And now, let me even drive it home, because at the verse, the Ghana should remember why we choose to mention bad eggs. Let me remind him of the Nigerian banks and companies setting up shops in Ghana and providing employment opportunities for Ghanaians. Corporations like Zenith Bank, Access Bank, Guaranty Trust Bank, Fidelity Bank, and even fintechs like Flutterwave, Plenty Waka, Remis Capital Ventures Garden, Multigate Solutions, Sandbox Software, Bento Technologies, and Instant Payment Solutions. Not to talk of other smaller supply chains, and including sell side. I don't even mention people like Alhaji Aliko Dangote and UBA of Tony Elumelu, who is, raising entrepreneurs across Africa and creating billionaires. How about the million?
He said a lot of things. There are many things that he said, but I'll pick some few points. Like I said earlier, when you get opportunity as a broadcast journalist to speak to people, or to talk, or to say something, or to share opinion on a particular subject, especially in a situation like this, you have to be very careful, because one mistake, like what happened in Rwanda, killed them like cockroaches, and at the end we had a genocide related issue. Thousands, hundreds and thousands of people died because of an irresponsible journalist who didn't know how to use the right words whilst he was on radio. You started your submission, the full video, you started your submission beautifully. It sounded very poetic. But along the line, you decided that we were going to do comparisons between Ghana and Nigeria. What was the first thing that you said? That you have many mayors in UK and US, and you are proud saying such a thing. That you have your citizens being mayors in other countries, and you are happy. What kind of benefit do you get from that? With someone, let's just say, if I am a mayor in New York, and I'm a Ghanaian, and my people back home are not benefiting anything from me, where is the sense in that, my brother? Okay. Do you know of this woman? Now this story is on the screen. Ghanaian American judge halts Trump-era ICE tactics in landmark ruling. Have you seen that story? You can Google for free. It says that U.S. District Judge Mami Ewusi Mensah Frimpong has blocked controversial immigration enforcement practices in Los Angeles County. I'm not going to continue the rest. You just go and find out the rest of the story. Mami Ewusi Mensah Frimpong. The names that you were mentioning, which of them? Give me one who blocked a commander-in-chief's initiative. But this woman is a Ghanaian. At least she has used that position to serve the interest of immigrants like Nigerians, Ghanaians, Latinos, and other people. So we are all benefiting some way, somehow, by those people that you mentioned. What kind of initiative did they block? You wanted to do comparison, Abi, as you people have been saying. We have Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. He is seen as a light of Africa, the liberator of Africa. Yes, you can mention Abubakar Tafawa Balewa or something like that, the only prime minister ever in Nigeria. But let's look at Nkrumah and give me someone like that in your country. I don't want to do this. It was unnecessary. Then you started mentioning what? You said you are basketball players. What are you talking about? Basketball players. Answer. This guy. If you want to talk about that, trust me, I'll give you names upon names upon names. But in any case, this very video that you're about watching, you will see one of your own saying that people are happy in Nigeria that they've gotten visitors to come to Ghana. Just give me one video of a Ghanaian saying that he's happy that his visa has been approved to travel to Nigeria. Give me one. You watch this video.
Look at Nigerians giving Thanksgiving because they got a visa to Ghana. A family came to give Thanksgiving that are traveling to Ghana. Is it not shameful? Look at Nigerians giving Thanksgiving because they got a visa to Ghana. A family came to give Thanksgiving that are traveling to Ghana. Is it not shameful?
It's not coming from me. All right. Again, if you want to talk about entertainment, you talk about Ghanaians making impact from Idris Elba to Peter Mensah to Cynthia Ade or Spartacus, Boris Kujo and all those names. Do not go there. Then we have Kofi Annan. When he was alive, I spoke about him. That position that he held, could have used that position to do a lot of things even in his home country. I'm not one of those people who many a time praise certain Africans because they've gotten to a particular stage. When you get that international exposure, you need to do something for your people. That is where you get my respect. Kofi Annan became the UN Secretary General. How about that? And he said the US something has. So you are happy. Oh my God. Then he started talking about banks in Ghana. Do you know why we have these banks in Ghana? Why didn't you go to Somalia to set up these banks? Access Bank, Fidelity. You should go to Somalia. Somalia equally is in Africa. Why didn't you go there? Or Djibouti, or Lesotho, or Botswana, or maybe what's the name, Angola and other places. Why did you have to come to Ghana? The amount of money that these banks are making. Some people sometimes even accuse some of them of robbing them. If the Ghanaian government decides that based on your statement tomorrow all Nigerian banks should be closed, what do you think will happen to your country? You don't talk like that when you get opportunity. Unnecessary comparisons. It will destroy our relationship. That was not the way that we should have gone. My brother, you were talking about skits. Every skit that comes out from your country is about someone who is either cheating or someone who is poisoning the husband or the wife. Why? To the extent that someone once asked a question, is that what happens in Africa? On one of your skits?
Or the evil forest.
Every skit that you watch, someone is trying to poison someone. Is that what happens in Nigeria? My dear brother, if you want to do comparisons, trust me. You mentioned Dangote. You also have Ibrahim Mahama. We have Sam Jonah, we have Kennedy Japan, we have so many names. You've seen some of your people making videos about a Ghanaian city that if this was in Nigeria, you needed, if probably you're talking about maybe 15,000 Ghanaian cities, you need about whatever in order to carry it. You've seen videos like that We've seen videos of your people talking about how peaceful our country is, that you can walk around 2-3 a.m., that no one will attack you. The energy sector. But these are not important. You are sitting in that country and you are making statements to make other people angry. The reason why we all have to be careful is that our friends in Nigeria, our brothers in Nigeria, our sisters in Nigeria, our people in Nigeria. So whatever thing that we are doing to your people, you can equally do the same to them. That is why we have to be careful. That if you do this to a Ghanaian, you will also do this to a Nigerian. If you do this to a Nigerian, you also do this to a Ghanaian. It's unnecessary. We have the responsibility to make sure we do things right. And there was one thing that you said that I agree. It's not only limited to Nigeria, but to Ghana as well. Our leaders. These are the people that you and I should be fighting. We should be fighting and telling them to do the right thing. Make our home countries beautiful. Stop the politics, the partisan thing, the backbiting. And then implement initiative so that we can be one. Do you know what I like best and what I remember? Seeing a Nigerian forming collaboration. This is what makes me happy. Some of my good friends in this country are Nigerians. But because of the bad image that some of your people have, introduced or have associated with. So if you have 5 or 6 people in a particular place and there's a ritual killing, the first name and there's a Nigerian there, the first person will be a Nigerian. Why should it be so? This is the image you should be changing. That when you talk about kidnapping, armed robbery, rituals and so on, so I watched a video, and from that day, this very word called confirm. Anytime I hear it, it draws my mind to that video where I saw a pretty lady and a young guy. The first time seeing that thing, chopped, the head of this pretty lady. That video was all over, and whilst they were cutting the head off, the camera guy was saying confirm. So anytime I hear that word, it reminds me of that video. These are the images that people have about your people, about Nigerians or some Nigerians. This is what you're supposed to do to change the narrative. You are beautiful Nigerians doing wonderful things, like this woman behind me. She's a friend. Her name is Victoria. Victoria is doing a lot of charitable stuff in this country. So peaceful, so beautiful, very educated, very gentle. And when this whole thing happened, she told me that, now I have to go back to my country. I said, oh, no, you go back to your country for what? And we started laughing. As a broadcast journalist, you got the opportunity to make things right and you wanted to do comparison. Trust me, that will be a slippery area. Do not go there. Do not go there. To the extent of you saying that these banks are offering employment to us. At the end, the money that you make, do you send it or do you keep it in Ghana or you send it to Nigeria? So who's employing who? Because you are business friendly. Because we've accepted you. Come, set up businesses so you can make money and send home. You are come to say these things. What you need to do is to talk to those Nigerians who create bad images for your country. Ritual killing, prostitution, ashawo and all those things, you should stop it. Talk to your people. You are worth more than that. I did a documentary called Prostitution in the Streets of Accra. It's on a channel called F2 TV. Just go and watch it. Even on this channel, there's another one on it where I spoke to a Nigerian. I've helped some prostitute out of that situation. What you did and what you said was very bad. But at least I picked a note for what you said, that our leaders, both countries, please, as journalists, we have that responsibility to make things right. That is enough for you. What I'm interested in is preserving and protecting our culture, our country, and the unity between Ghana and Nigeria. This is why we need to be one. The kind of battles I enjoy, the football battle, the jollof battle. And believe you me, our jollof is the best. That one, the Nigerians, they are abreast of it. Yeah. We are one people. What I agree that we should be doing more is to make sure we're going to try our best possible to protect our sovereignty, our culture, our nation against anyone who wants to take over. That we must fight. I agree. So one thing that I believe we should be advocating for more is to make sure that this very guy, what's the name? Jude guy, is sent back home as a lesson. Yes. He has to go back home. That I agree. That guy should go back home. Yes. He crossed the line. Then we can move to the next step or next stage. Ghana, Nigeria, we are one. Let's not use the mistake of one person and condemn all in sundry. I thank you very much for making time on this very episode. My name is Inoki Joe. There's one thing that you should know. That Ghana, whether you like it or not, when we meet you anywhere, any day, anytime, in the game of soccer, we will beat you. When it comes to entertainment, we will beat you. And when it comes to sport, we will beat them, isn't it?
Yes.
And then Jollof, we will beat you.
Maggi
Nkwa. We love you. May the good Lord bless you all. Bye-bye.